Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris, and this is my channel, ChrisP44S. Welcome back. I know I haven't made a video in a little while, but today I'm going to make a video because I've been playing a new game, and it's pretty decent, but it's just a demo. So, it's called God of Weapons. This demo came out the other day. I'm not actually sure when the whole game releases, but it says July 2023. There you have it. I'm not really going to talk about the game that much. I'm just going to kind of do like a how to be successful or how to beat the demo if you're kind of wondering how to do so. But if you don't know about the game, it's basically a Brotato backpack hero mashup roguelike where you just run around, and similar to Brotato, it's an auto shooter. So it's pretty fun and it's pretty easy to play, pretty easy to pause and walk away from and come back to and stuff. So it's kind of a game that I really enjoy and have been enjoying playing so far. And so in this video, I'm going to jump into a game that I've already started today and kind of show you what I'm doing and some tips and tricks that I have, and just talk about the game. Maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. If you haven't seen the game yet and you want to play it, you can go to Steam and download the demo for free, which is what I did. So let's just jump into my game right now. This is my game. This is my case, or backpack, if you will. I'm playing as the hunter. The hunter, I believe you have to just play a game. I don't know how the hunter is unlocked, but you start with a knight and a rogue, and the hunter is unlockable. Like, so my first playthrough with the knight, I got to floor 20, and not my first playthrough, but my first playthrough where I got to floor 20, when I came back out, I had the hunter unlocked. I'm not sure 100% how to unlock the hunter, but if anybody knows, put it down in the comment section below. There is audio to this game. There's just no music playing right now. But as you can see, this is my backpack. I'm playing as the hunter. So the hunter basically gets like range bonuses and stuff. This is your layout. So this square over here, really similar to Brotato. The only thing I wish is that they had the tooltips like Brotato, where, even though most of it's like pretty obvious, like even if you recover, like say, you get 10, you get 1 HP every 1 second, stuff with revival, armor. I wish they had kind of like the tooltip thing that came up. So that's kind of nice. And then obviously this is basically like Brotato or Backpack Hero, and you pull weapons and put them in and stuff. So I'm playing with these throwing glaives. I found them to be the most OP weapons so far, and I could be wrong, but like they're super good, because basically they have bounce. So like at the in the yellow text here, it says +1 bounce for each adjacent glaive. So this gets 3 bounces. Cancel. These out here get like, I have, this one is obviously like in the very, very center, so I get 7 bounces. This is a tier 3 glaive. I like how they have like the tier weapons and stuff too. Kind of cool. I have some trinkets and stuff. Basically I'm just rolling with a lot of rings of power. Let me put them all over here for you, because I have 5. But basically, yeah, they do +5 damage and -5 vitality. But I do have these potion amulets, which in my mind are really, really good, because you basically get +15 health gain per floor, and then you get and so like the 15 health gain per floor, it actually like scales. So like the more floors you have, I don't know if it's like, if it's tied to like floor 16 or if it's tied to when you pick it up. But basically you get more health points every single floor that you go up. And so I'm running 2 of them. You also get more experience and more resources. I think they're just pretty solid. I'm running the chalice, which is +3 vitality. So right now I'm -7. And so I'm +3 vitality gain, 10% recovery, and -5 lifesteal. So it says +3 vitality gain per floor. So I'm pretty sure once you hold this, every floor you go up, you get 3 vitality. Because if you want to count it up, I have -5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have -25 vitality, but I've gained what, 18 back. So with the chalice, so I think like these items with you know, gain X per floor are going to be really really good. But yeah, I mean, so this is kind of just my oh, and then I also have the Great Demon Skull, so plus 25 more damage, plus 25% more damage, and plus 10 enemy amount. Because these throwing glaives are so like awesome at clearing out, I don't really care about more enemies, and more enemies really just means more EXP and more gold and so on and so forth. So basically, this is how I structured my backpack. No real like plan going into it other than try to unlock spaces to get more glaives. I'm gonna roll a couple times and just see if I can get any more tier 2 or tier 3 glaives. So I think my top ones are doing 4. So I can also put another glaive over here right now. I just don't really have the other spaces to allocate moving my Great Demon Skull. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 glaives right now. So like I'm doing okay. We're doing okay. I might pick up some more. Oh, so here's a tier 4 glaive. So I'm going to throw this one in here. I think this is my top. So I'm going to sell this glaive. I'm going to move this one over, and then I'm going to take this tier 4 glaive. I actually don't know how high the tiers go, but something tells me I think tier 4 is the highest. We're just going to roll a couple more times. One thing I'm kind of unclear about at this point with the throwing glaives too is how do they scale over here? Like I kind of think they might be melee. Because I got some of the horns that give the projectile power. But they didn't really scale up my damage at all. So I was kind of like curious. I think they might be melee power. It would be nice in here if like it said something. So it says sharp and throwing, but it doesn't say like melee, projectile, or magic. So I'm not really sure. See, like this is crushing, throwing. It must be melee. It must be melee, but does this mean melee? This little sword might mean melee, to be honest with you. Ooh, I could get another amulet here. No, I can't. I don't have enough money. Anyway, let's jump into a game. Let's jump into the floor. So this is floor 17. I'm pretty sure they go to floor 20. So you can see, yeah, like you can see, I can honestly just stand here and probably deal with the majority of the enemies. This is also the hunter class, what it looks like. It's pretty cool in my opinion. I definitely like the character models quite a bit. I like Rotato, like the way it looks. I think it has a really nice, easy, simple, plain look to it that is like somewhat comedic. But I definitely like the 3D textures and graphics in this game. Really nice. Really nice to like up the ante on games like this too. You know what I mean? Because then I think it just anybody who wants to make another game like this, like, you know, to make a graphic like cut down or compared to another game in the same field, you have to come up with some like really genuine ideas, you know. But this game is honestly just like Brotato and Backpack Hero with a really nice like graphic pack, you know. Okay, so this is another thing I kind of wanted to mention. These spaces, like for doing the glaive, I end up re-rolling like a lot just to try to get like the perfect spot for a lot of these. But right now I'm just gonna kind of go willy-nilly and at random and try to get to floor 20. And you know, I kind of want to find some different weapons, but I feel like maybe I don't have a lot of other weapons unlocked. Yes, see, so here, if you can see, I can't right click and then drag my mouse down, but if you see uses stat 50%, and then it has the bow and arrow, I kind of assume that bow and arrow symbol means projectile. And then there's probably, I don't know for sure, but it's probably like a lightning bolt or like a fire symbol, which is the magic one. But I haven't really seen any magic stuff, so yeah, let's just run through and continue on. As you can see, the throwing glaives are they're just nasty. They're so good. I've also only seen like a couple upgraded like charm like weapons that have upgraded the melee damage. I'm sure because it's a demo there's going to be a lot more content to come out with the actual game. I actually had my hand off the keyboard there. In case you're wondering too, you can spacebar sprint. But the inventory, like the shop might have a lot to do with like your character build, and it might try to find items that like it thinks you might want, you know? Like obviously like it's gonna keep popping throwing glaives up for me. So maybe if like you start in the beginning, because there's definitely some weapons that I kind of start not to see as much. Like I haven't seen any swords in a while. But the other thing too with the hunter, I don't think you can't equip melee weapons, which seems weird. So let's see. If I think I'm just gonna unlock some stuff over here, and then try to move my. I'm just gonna move my guy over here, and then I'm gonna get another. I do kind of want another Great Demon Skull, although that would be pretty cool. But I was thinking I could just get another Shuriken, and I'm gonna take this Ring of Power. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another Shuriken, put it over Shuriken. I don't know why I'm calling them Shurikens, because I guess that's probably what they look like. Kind of. They're probably a little bit of the wrong shape. Okay, so this is a melee power. I'm going to buy this just to see if this does scale. Where can I even put it? I'm just going to put this down here for a second. So yeah, so see, I don't think these are melee power either. Because basically what would happen is like you'd have a little green thing here. Like there'd be a little green like plus for attack speed or whatever would come up. So I'm a little unclear about like what these actually like what the glaives actually are, because you can't get, like I said, none of these melee power, projectile, or magic does anything. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. If anybody knows, throw it in the comment section below. Maybe someone has more experience than me, which isn't saying that much, because I haven't played the game I've played the game for a bit, but not that much. I just thought it was really cool and stumbled upon these like throwing glaives and was like, wow, this feels really, really good. Yeah, because I mean, let's just see if I can sit here for this round. I do have 10 throwing glaives right now. And they just do quite a bit of damage, mostly because of all the bouncing. Really get your money's worth with these things. I do like the DPS. Oops. I do like the DPS counter and stuff up here. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a nice addition to know if you're like going in the right direction, you know. All right. So I'm gonna put a bunch of my stuff up here. And what I want to do, I want to get another one of these great demon skulls. I mean, this would be nice, but since I'm on floor 20, I don't really know if it really matters. I'm just going to do some searching for more glaives, for a higher power glaive. Okay, there's one. I don't think I'm going to... I'll roll one more time. One more time. So, yeah, so... Nothing super great. There are dice in the game, like and I think it might help you out with the shop, but I'm really like, because of the lack of tooltips and knowing what like luck actually does. This is also the boss, I think. I don't know if it's just a mini boss or the main boss. I kind of assuming in the demo, like, we are not going to get very far. Like, too many levels, you know. Oh, there's actually a lot of enemies here. Woo. Trying to get away. I don't think I'm actually going to kill this boss. Really, really, really close. Yeah, really close, but didn't quite make it. See, I wish you could go back here too and like, let's see if I unlocked any more characters. No, I didn't. I probably have to kill that boss. How come my health bar is still the same? Yeah, so you don't get any of these unlocks. I kind of want to just... Oh, so it started anew. Or do I still have 1260? No, I don't. Let me see. Maybe I unlocked something. I probably have to kill the boss with the hunter. I definitely like to see what these are. That's obviously a mage. I'm not sure what that is. It almost looks like another kind of knight, like maybe a paladin or something. Not totally sure, but that is like, if you want to go with like the throwing. Basically, I made this video to say throwing glaives are really, really good. Obviously, you only saw me in like the last 5 levels, but they're so powerful, like all the way through the game. If you just prioritize them right in the beginning, really, really nice. Definitely looking forward to like the full release of this game and more content. I like the fact that they have like the tiers and stuff here with each class, and then obviously they're going to have more classes and stuff, but really great job. Brotato and Backpack Hero are super great, so I mean, it's just a good idea to mash them both together. And like this graphic art, I mean, it's just really, really nice to look at. I don't know if you're able to hear the music at all, but it's decent. It's decent. Sound effects are decent. Like for a game like this, you know, they're pretty good. But I'm definitely interested to see how they're going to go forward with maybe different level design and progression and things like that, you know. But I do like it. I do like it. I also kind of like, and I'm not always like hard and fast about this, but how it's not like I like the roguelike a little bit more than the roguelite. Maybe I'm not using that correctly, because I know everybody has like different definitions of it or whatever, but like the roguelite being where you die and then you have like a shop, a universal shop that umbrellas over every character, where you could like put points like into like, you know, plussing damage or health points for like baseline for all your characters and stuff. I kind of definitely like the roguelike a little bit more, where you just jump in, play, die, and then you have to start all over again. I don't know. I think that's cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this game in the comment section below. Obviously, I did have some questions throughout the video, so if anybody knows any of the answers to those, feel free to throw them down in the comment section below. If you're curious about what I've actually been doing with my time in the gaming, as far as gaming goes, I mean, I work You know, and I have a family and stuff, so there's stuff going on there. But I have been playing D2 Resurrected in MTG Arena with the March of the Machine limited going on right now. So that's what I'm doing. If you're interested in that stuff, feel free to comment that below too, and I'd be happy to chat with you. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's not 2 or 3 months down the road. Alright, see ya.